I played Season 27 early.
Wow!
Here's everything new coming this season with timestamps so that you can find exactly what you're looking for. I'm also live on Twitch right now with gameplay of the new Olympus map changes. Link is in the pinned comment, and thanks to EA for the early access. Starting things off with the legend changes this season, we've got the changes coming to Valkyrie, and you're gonna see here her passive jetpack and refuel time is a little bit better this season. I'm gonna warn you that I've decided to do this video as one live take. Never done that before, don't know how it's going to turn out, probably terribly, but yeah, that's what we're doing. As you can see, it's pretty good, and you can hop around as you've always been able to on the jetpack at good speeds, but just wait until you see those upgrades. Her tactical this season is not bad either. It's got a 25-second cooldown and does 30 damage per rocket. And for the blue upgrades, you got the choice between changing the blast pattern of the missiles and shaving 5 seconds off its cooldown, or the ultimate launch scan, so when you're flying around it just scans everyone under you. For me, that's just always the better choice anyway, and this season, my favourite thing coming to Valkyrie is that you can nuke people from the sky with her tactical as you're flying. We're in a drive-by meta, boys, and I cannot wait to be bombing people. Am I allowed to say that? I hope so, because it's going in the video. For a purple upgrade, you have the choice between better jetpack handling and speeds, or taking off faster from your ult. Honestly, I'm probably going to take the jetpack handling because, I mean, look at this. You've got strafing for days on this, and as a controller player, we need everything we can get for this character. It's free movement all day long, baby, but for those solo queue rats who play Valk on your team, you know, like, new gen players won't know about those Valk players, but they exist, and they love to run away, and they're going to love this purple perk because they're going to be able to take off, go super high into the sky. Moving on from Valk and onto my favourite Indian Apex legend, Rampart. She's getting some major changes this season as well. As you can see, her tactical now has a roof. The change literally nobody could have expected. This is one of the goofiest looking things I've ever seen, but it's probably quite good. Now, fun fact about Rampart this season is that her walls actually become stronger the more she levels up her Evo armor. And trust me when I say that by the time they get to purple, these things become extra tanky. Like, I'm not even sure shooting them out is going to be the best option. You're probably just going to want to play Bangalore or something like that so you can just smoke them out, because these things take a beating, as you can see. This is getting slightly awkward. Okay, cool. As for her perks this season, she has the choice between the assault upgrades or unlimited ammo and faster reloading behind her ramped walls, which I'm pretty sure are both upgrades she already has. But something she doesn't already have is this little feature on her wall here that you can see me stroking with my Volt Iron Sight. Very lovely, I'm so glad I did that. Anyway, this season, when you shoot people through Rampart's amped walls, it charges the amped wall with this little orange bar that you can see here, and if you then jump through the wall onto the other side, you have a 15-second speed boost. And I'm gonna let this play out because I don't think you understand how long 15 seconds actually is in this game. There's a lot you can do in 15 seconds, like that's a long time. Like you're lasting a long time if you're going 15 seconds. For her purple upgrades, you have the choice between better Sheila handling, which is a perk she's had in the game for a long time and seemed pretty much the same when I tested it, or the choice between having your amped walls regenerate over time, which is why some of the walls you've seen here have been white. When you get that upgrade, they turn white for some reason, and oh, is that your amped wall recharging, or are you just happy to see me? No, it's your amped wall recharging. At least I hope so. Anyway. As for the last of the three legends getting major buffs this season, we have Horizon, and I just want to say, before we get into her confirmed buffs, that she felt pretty zippy in the range here. I don't know if they've done anything to her velocity or the way she strafes, because I know she has an improved air strafe anyway, but she felt really good. It's also worth mentioning that she does have a little bit of extra health on her ultimate this season, but I didn't record that because that's pretty boring. Anyway, her blue upgrades are the very interesting choices that you have this season on Horizon, which is going to be the choice between gliding with Newt, the same way that Lifeline glides with her passive. If you take it out of her queue, you can't just glide like Lifeline can anytime. You have to be doing it out of a queue, but you can get some serious range from the top of Horizon's queue, and it's a pretty good upgrade, I can't lie. But I'm not sure if it's better than her second blue upgrade, which allows you to pretty much descend on people like an eagle when you're coming in from height. And What I mean by that is you literally press one button, and for me it was my crouch button, and you just descend instantly. And this doesn't have to be on her Q. You can do this from any height. So if you're just dropping off of height and you press crouch, you're instantly going straight to the ground. Next up, I've got a bit of an Olympus map tour for you guys, because I wasn't just going to let this video go without a tour of the new map changes, because this is crazy. This is the wildest, most insane change to a map I've seen since this game came out. In the past, they've redesigned POIs before, and we've seen changes to maps like in Broken Moon. Nothing on the scale of this. Pretty much everything is brand new, and not just the POIs themselves, but the surrounding areas too, which is the main thing that I think everyone wanted. Olympus was such an open map, and now so many of the little choke points, areas of contention that you always get caught up in, everything has just been redesigned and made a lot more survivable. There's so much more cover, but there's also so much terrain, traversal opportunity. It's just so much more friendly to the player and to pretty much every legend instead of just the movement legends. And I think you're going to be shocked at the absolute scale of these changes, and not only just in one or two POIs, but in the areas that aren't POIs too. I mean, you've got this entire hill out by Hammond, which was notorious for its high ground, low ground disparity, that's now just a hill that you can run up and down from pretty much any angle, and you've got these inside little caverns and areas that you can hide in, just way more cover, way more playable space, which tells me that they're probably going to trial this map for comp. I would bet my bottom dollar that that's their plan and goal, is to make this a comp ready map. And while I can't say for sure if that's what's going to happen, it's definitely way better than the old version, and I haven't even played it against other players yet. Pretty much all of these POIs could be hot drops. They all look super fun to fight in, especially this one called Dockyard, which does reuse a couple of the buildings and assets from the old Olympus, but it's pretty much the only POI that comes in this update that does reuse buildings and things, and even then, you've got new areas and new buildings added on top of that as well. It's just amazing what they've done with these POIs, and wait until you see what they've done to the old energy depot. It used to be my favorite POI, but this new one might overtake it because it is absolutely insane. I'm just gonna let the rest of the map tour play out because there's really not much else I can say, because you've just got to see it for yourself. But just take in the scale of these POIs. They are not small changes. They are massive overhauls of large areas of the map and areas around the POIs. Just keep your eye out for the little changes, and you're going to see very quickly that this isn't just one or two new POIs. This is a crazy map overhaul. Honestly, I wasn't expecting to like this so much. I think it's really good.
Recharging shield. Taking fire! No, crash an enemy shield. Alert 5, ready to score for blood. Burn is go. We've still got a minute. Next door, 45. Wings up. Are now available. Picking up the rings moving. Juice. Using a Phoenix kit. Wings up. Round to go. Fortunately, radar shows the ring's close.
Replicator on its way.
That's another squad shooting at us. Hope they suck at it.
2 enemies.
I'm down. That's us.
Moving on and into the weapon meta, the first weapon we have to talk about, of course, is the alternator. Now, as you know, double tap is coming to the alternator this season, but its base damage has also been buffed to 19 damage per bullet, so it's also just a little bit better off the rip. But what you're all here to see is obviously double tap, and yeah, it's just about as broken as you imagined. It does 30 damage per shot, however, it does obviously take 2 bullets instead of 1, because you're shooting 2 bullets at once. It's kind of like double tap from COD. Just know that it's not great from mid to long range, which is probably a good thing, so at least it's only good at close range. It's probably not the best weapon this season though, which we'll get onto later. But next up, we've got the gold laser sight coming in this season, and what the gold laser sight does is gives you the reverse hipfire mechanic that LMGs used to have a couple of seasons ago, where the more you shoot, the tighter the spread becomes. It would probably look a lot better if someone who's actually good at hip firing was showing you this, but this is going to be very, very strong. And I think you're going to see a lot of people running around hip firing this season. Something that surprised me is that the RE45 is staying an energy weapon this season, because I swear it was meant to go back to being a light gun, but no, apparently we have another season of it being an energy gun, so that's good to know. Skull Piercer has been entirely removed from the game this season, so that's from the 30-30 longbow and the wingman, as you can see here, but the wingman is getting the rampart hop up this season, so it's not getting entirely nerfed. Its new headshot damage does 75 instead of 96 that it did with Skull Piercer, so it is nerfed in that sense. And another gun getting the graffiti mod this season, which in my opinion makes it the most broken gun in the game, is the Mozambique. For me, this is going to be the hard meta this season. We're going straight back into an Akimbo Mozam meta. I mean, it's strong enough as it is right now with the purple bolt, but once you put graffiti mod on it as well, there's just nothing that can compete with the damage output of the Akimbo Mozams this season, and I would be very surprised if these things don't get nerfed early on into the season, because we just had a Mozam meta, and the way things are looking right now is that we're going straight back into another one. If you were as bored of shotgun metas as me though, the good news is that the PK is at least being nerfed this season, down to 99 damage maximum per shot. The choke time is a lot slower, and the max choke looks a lot bigger, so I don't know if that's something they've changed, but at least the PK has been nerfed, and hopefully this season won't be anywhere near the meta. The triple take is coming out the care package this season, and instead we have the car SMG going in. Now when I heard about this, I was like, well that's gonna suck then, because nobody ever uses SMGs when they're in the care package, but this time that might actually change, because the car has the choice between disruptor rounds or hammer point rounds, so both of them are very strong. And the final change I managed to find in this build for loot this season is the overflow healer is healing you a lot slower now. They've definitely nerfed it, and that's probably a good thing, because this amp was just ridiculous. And now onto what is probably the biggest change this season, and maybe one of the biggest changes in Apex history, Mantle Boosting, or as I like to call it, free super glides, because that's pretty much what it is. It's insanely easy to do. But before we get on to how to do it, you can see here that we have a bunch of options in the menu to choose between for the UI. The one that shows you exactly how to do it is right here, and it really is just as simple as climbing and pressing jump again, and it even tells you when to press it. You have a bunch of different UI options here that I'm going to go through, which kind of go from maximum UI to nothing, and you're going to see even with no UI, it's so easy to mantle boost. It's ridiculous. You can do it pretty much every single time, and it's going to completely change the way Apex feels, because every time you climb something and any time an enemy climbs something, they're going to be able to hit super glides off of them. But not only are they super glides, you can do directional super glides. You can also combine these super glides with legend abilities like Octane Stim, Sparrow Jump, Ash Dash. It all combines, it all goes together. It completely changes the way Apex feels. I'm going to put my hands up and say I, again, would be very surprised if this stays the way that it currently is forever, because it's just so strong and it's so easy. And super glides used to be a kind of skill gap, but now anyone and everyone can and will super glide every single time. It's not a bad thing, I'm not trying to moan, but I don't think a lot of people are going to like this. I think it will be fun for a bit. We'll see. I don't know. I'm torn. I hope it's good. As always, here's a quick overview of the ranked rewards coming this season. Okay chat, I'm gonna put my hands up and say that from here on out in this video, everything else is cosmetic based. So I hope you like skins. If you want to see the Olympus map changes and updates, I'm live on Twitch right now, or subscribe to the channel and make sure that you check out the upcoming videos that will be released in the next few days. But yeah, the rest of this video is gonna be skins. And as you can see, we have a new heirloom coming this season called the Death Duet. And I can't lie, this is absolutely fire. Now the one you're seeing on screen right now is actually a recolor, but yeah, this thing is insane, and I'm just gonna let the animations play out for you because it sounds so good. But if that wasn't enough mythic tier rarity for you, we also have the Mythic R-99 skin coming this season, which, like all weapon skins, is going to have its takeover, this time in wildcard, the same as the Flatline did, and this thing is crazy. Apex are really pushing the boat out on skins lately, and they're not telling me to say this, I'm just saying it off my own accord, really. I think it's cool that they're trying different things with skins. This thing is weird. I mean, it has its non-evolved version, which you're seeing right now, but the evolved version is just a bit mental. You're gonna see all the different recolors, all the different variations, everything that comes with this set, and you tell me in the comments what you think about it. I don't know. I don't know what to think. I think it's weird. Maybe I'm just becoming a boomer. I don't know. I am 26 now. I don't think anyone asked though. Another cool skin I found coming this season was this Reactive Vault recolor. This is really cool. I love the colors on this, and it recolors one of the best reactive skins they've ever made. This is cool, and I wanted to show you. We also got the Reactive Sentinel from the Battlepass, which is also really cool. Nice. Yeah. And talking of battle passes, here is the full Split 1 battle pass for you guys. And if you don't like battle passes, don't worry, we've got every single legendary and epic skin coming this season right after this. I'm gonna shut up and let it play. Enjoy.
You didn't know switch way to look. Get it? Switch? I'm getting so good at these.
You gotta take risks to be champ. Be like me, a maverick.